Eyewitness News is your local election headquarters. Tonight, we're taking a closer look at what happens now that New Hampshire voters have made their choices. Bernie Sanders was the winner in yesterday's first in the nation primary, but he received barely 1/4 of the vote, while two of the best-known candidates stumbled. Eyewitness News politics editor Ted Nesi has been tracking all of the fallout from New Hampshire. Ted joins us now. And Ted, I think back to a month ago, this is not the result a lot of people would have expected.
Definitely not, Caroline. I don't think anyone predicted this lineup of winners and losers coming up. It appears right now Bernie Sanders is the front runner for the Democratic nomination, but he's a relatively weak front runner. He only got about, as you said, 26% of the vote in New Hampshire. That's barely ahead of Pete Buttigieg, who almost tied Sanders just like he did last week in Iowa. And now you have Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar surging as a new choice for more middle-of-the-road Democrats. She placed third last night. That really puts her in the top tier. Biggest loser of all, though, may have been Joe Biden. He's been the national frontrunner all year, but last night, just a crushing result, Caroline. He didn't even crack double digits.
And he actually left New Hampshire last night.
He did. He went to South Carolina, which was a lot of people didn't like that decision.
Now, another person who did not do so well last night, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren.
Yeah, it's really hard, Caroline, right now to see what the path to the nomination would be for Elizabeth Warren. She got barely 9% in New Hampshire, which is, of course, right next door to her home state of Massachusetts. In fact, it wasn't a great night for any Massachusetts candidates. Former Governor Deval Patrick did so poorly. He dropped out of the race today, and former Governor Bill Weld didn't even get 10% of the vote, challenging President Trump in the GOP primary.
A lot going on right now in this race. What are you watching out for?
All right, so now the race moves into much more diverse states, Nevada and South Carolina. Nevada votes a week from Saturday, and then South Carolina the Saturday after that. Joe Biden really desperately needs to right the ship in those states, while the candidates who were doing better last night need to show they can sustain that momentum. And then just 4 days after South Carolina, we'll have Super Tuesday, including in Massachusetts, when about 1 in 3 delegates will be awarded. So it's all going to move very fast in the next couple of weeks.
November is just around the corner.
Yes, exactly.
All right, thanks, Ted. And if you want to see the full results from yesterday's primary, just head to our website, WPRI.com.